The following is a presentation of TFNN. Live at TFNN, the Money Masters. And now, your Money Masters, Tom O'Brien and Steve Rhodes.
Welcome, folks. Steve Rhodes, Tom O'Brien. We do appreciate you being with us today. We hit the Dow up 23, NASDAQ up 1, S&P's a flat. We got gold whacking around a little, down $23. Silver's off $0.50. Platinum's down 16. We got bonds down 5 ticks. King dollar up 4 pennies, 4 ticks, and the euro is off 11 ticks. So coming into Friday, they're going to get everything straightened out, man. It's not a worry. You absolutely don't have to worry about a thing. Don't worry, folks. Sarkozy, Merkel, they're going to get it all straightened out. They're going to basically get the other 15 nations. They're going to tell them what to do, and they're going to do it, and that's it. End of story.
They are going to tell them what to do.
They are going to tell them what to do, man. No doubt. You know, it's going to be. You know, the bottom line is it's a non-issue, folks, because. I just don't see. They're not going to. The smartest thing that those other countries can do is not pay the debt. Is basically say, "See you later."
Yeah, for sure.
And take the bankers to the cleaners.
Yeah, no question. Pretty amazing. You know, the S&P Standard & Poor's has been pretty busy lately, haven't they?
They've been busy, man. They have been busy. You know?
What I thought was kind of interesting, I didn't get a chance to read the entire news release or what have you.
Right.
But they have downgraded they're threatening to downgrade the European Financial Stability Fund.
That's right.
Which still hasn't even been funded yet.
That's right.
There still isn't even a bond that's been floated.
That's right. No one will
that's pretty wild.
No one will give them the money. And there's no doubt, folks. Okay, so if the countries get downgraded, there's no way they can float a AAA, period, right?
Yeah.
But the bigger issue, no doubt, is that when Greece did the 50% haircut, and your insurance isn't good anymore, right?
Right.
They're going to pay bigger interest rates, period.
Right.
They just change, and this is the banks, folks, changing the rules of the game. So the banks, the large banks, okay, so picture this. You talk about a conflict of interest. The large banks make the rules inside the derivative contracts. They're on the board. Okay, so there's one board that, and it's not a publicly traded board. This is just a private board.
Yes.
Okay, that makes all the rules for derivative contracts.
Yes.
Now, they decided that because it's a voluntary deal, it's not a material event.
Okay.
Now, the amazing part about it, of course, it's J.P. Morgan Chase, it's, Goldman and all these guys that are on the board.
Right.
And no one knows how much insurance they sold. Well, the bottom line, they're not going to have to pay it off.
Yeah.
But what that also does
I'd like to be able to collect premiums and never have to pay it off.
Oh, big time, man.
That'd be a nice business, wouldn't it?
Big time. You talk about a deck of cards that are fixed, right? That's a deck of cards, folks, that it's fixed extraordinaire. And so what ends up happening? Well, why would you buy insurance?
Yeah.
Think about it.
For sure.
Think about if you actually bought the insurance. Think about the people that bought the insurance. And there's large players that bought the insurance, but there's larger players that are on the other side. So what you're talking about, folks, is you're not talking about small players here. You're talking about all financial monsters, right?
Right.
And one puts the dagger into the other.
Yeah.
That's what's so intriguing about this whole business, man. Do you know what I mean? It's amazing. You see the article. So John Corzine, folks.
Yeah.
Right? The front page article today, bottom line, his chief risk officer, right?
Yeah.
Was doing conniptions up and down, went in front of the board.
Okay.
Told the board flat out that this trade is insane.
Yeah.
That the trade can break them. 6 months before the deal was done.
Yeah. So
the guy resigned in March because no one would listen to him.
Yeah. Which in and of itself is pretty cool. And you wonder, look, folks, I wonder if he was ever normally invited to those board meetings. Chances are he wasn't, but I don't know whether he was or he wasn't.
Yeah.
But
he brought it up to the board. It didn't say whether I didn't read the whole thing. He absolutely brought it up to the board, though.
Yeah.
And then
look, if you were a senior executive there, whether you were there at the end or you'd let you took off, you'd want to do everything you can to cover your trail.
Yeah.
Right? Because there's going to be some scapegoats along the way. Gotta be.
Right.
You'd think there would be.
What I'd love you to get out of this more than anything, folks, is this. Is that don't believe for 1 second when you hear that, oh, that's a professional in this business. Let me tell you something, okay?
Yeah.
There is no such thing. We know, you know more than most 95% of the people that are in this business by just listening, okay?
Yeah.
It's amazing. It's absolutely amazing, man. I mean, and it's out there everywhere,
For sure.
The way the business works, folks, is just to give me your money. Give me your money. I'll take care of it. Don't worry. Give me your money. Let's put it on this one.
Yeah. Look, no question.
It's unbelievable.
And in our case here, all that we need, we're just looking. The market absolutely tells you what's going on out there.
Right.
Oftentimes it tells you in advance. Why does it tell you in advance? Because the way that things work is some folks out there have got some other piece of information that you and I don't have.
Right.
But the reality is, how they use that information gets reflected in the market. You'll see it in some type of volume move. You'll see it in some type of candle formation. You will see it some way, shape, or form.
They're moving it. You got it.
Okay? And so it becomes really easy. You don't really have, the reading of the newspaper or the articles or listening to news should be nothing more than just entertainment aspect.
Right.
Or being able to, say, BS or whatever it might be. But the reality is, all the information is really present right here, right now. The market doesn't lie. And it's easy to trade.
And you know what you can do? You can actually take the information that they give you, folks, right?
Yeah, and then go back and apply it.
Yeah, and verify it.
That's right.
Okay,
sure.
So let's just go. We'll go back to the GLD for a second. Okay, so now watch this, folks. We'd been talking about that. We speculated that Paulson was selling, the GLD.
Right.
Well, he was the largest owner of it, folks. He owned 30 million shares. Okay,
Yes.
So last filing, he sold 11 million.
Right.
Okay, so now the November figures came out.
Okay.
Right, this guy, my speculation is that he's not only selling it, he's going to sell it all.
Yeah.
Now, this is why. So watch this. All of this is, folks, is I'm just coming to a logical, common sense conclusion on this deal, and this is what it is. This fund, his funds are down 49%.
Yeah.
From January to November, he's down 49%.
He needs to sign up for my newsletter.
I'm telling you, man. We're both on Bloomberg, and I texted him a few times.
Yeah.
But I never got anything back.
Yeah.
But anyway. Okay. So he's down 49%. Inside his portfolio, right now, he has two separate ways that you can do the business here, okay? The first way is that you're just in the gold fund.
Yeah.
And every your dollars that get converted to gold shares mean the GLD are miners, right?
Okay, right.
The second part goes like this, is that the second part, folks, you can be in another fund of his that has nothing to do with gold, right?
Yeah.
But he turns around, and what he does is he converts that dollar position into a gold position. And so when, let's say that if he's 50% invested and the 50% in cash, the 50% in cash will be in gold.
Okay.
Instead of dollars.
I got it.
That's how he does it.
Okay. So that's his currency.
That's his currency. And then he uses the GLD for the basically the swap off. That's how he does it.
Yeah.
So now let's do the numbers on this. Now inside, the only part of the portfolio that's up at all is that from January to November, the actual gold fund part of it is up 11%.
Okay.
Okay? The gold share part of it, right, is not only, that's down 11%, plus the 49% they're down.
I gotcha.
Okay?
I gotcha, yeah.
When you put this together, folks, let me tell you something. If you've ever been in a losing position and you have one winning position and that's the only one that's left, he has to sell that position.
Yeah.
And he has to sell that position. Well, he doesn't have to, okay? My speculation, he will sell that position because the numbers I just gave you are still mark to market.
That's right. Okay.
So a mark to market today, watch this, he's losing hand over fist if he still has all that. He's down another $26 times 20 million.
That's right.
Okay? He's selling.
Right.
He's the guy that's selling. Okay?
Yeah.
He's the guy that's going to keep pressure on the gold market.
Yeah.
And this is strictly supply and demand deal.
Yeah.
Now, the next time that we're going to know, November, December, January, February
15th.
It's going to be like February 15th.
Yeah.
But my point is that now the other point is, especially with this one, is you remember Blackstone. Blackstone was coming out claiming on CNBC.
Right, that's right. That they were buying.
That they're buyers.
Right,
okay,
right,
so watch this. They claim that they're buyers. BlackRock, rather. Look at this.
Right,
They're number 4. The last filing, they were number 4 sellers.
Yeah.
1.9 million. You go down a little bit more. Here they are again, 670,000. So they sold 2.5 million. Claiming that they're buyers.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Well, and that is what is so cool about the access to information that we have.
Right,
at everyone's fingertips.
Right.
And the ability to go back and verify.
Right, yeah. You got to verify, folks. You know what the amazing part is? They listen, they must think that we're all so, just, in kindergarten. I mean, and they do. That's how, that's
well,
how.
Most folks won't actually do the work.
Yeah.
Not our listener base or what have you, but we all know that most folks, won't actually go ahead and do the work.
Yeah.
What we realize, and what we want folks to also take advantage of is whether we're doing the work for you, and you're utilizing us or one of our services or just listening and doing the work for you, that's cool because we actually are diving down inside to see what's going on. Okay, that's number one. But number two, technology just continues to advance. I mean, when you take a look at what this show streaming live right now on the different devices that we have out there, and just the clarity of the content. We continue to always try to up our content a little bit more.
Oh, yeah.
And in technology, you can just see how it's changed, folks. Well, it's really changed inside this market here for being able to manage your money. And what you don't want to do is you don't want to keep letting it get ahead of you.
Right.
You want to be able to start getting in now and being able to take advantage of this information that each of it, it's not costly. It is not that costly. When you start taking a look at, where it is that you put your dollars, and access to this information, and if you don't trust what you hear on the media, you don't hear what people are pushing out, then this is what you want to learn. This is what you want to see.
Yeah, you do.
Because the information is really, really right here. You can't hide.
No. We're not going to let them hide.
That's right. That's for sure.
We're not going to let them hide.
Yeah.
The thing that, it's just amazing. And what has changed dramatically, folks, is this. Let me tell you something. When I first, there's no way in 80 or 81 you'd have access to these tools.
Could you envision, I mean,
they were out there.
You might have been able to envision that one day you'd have access to all this information.
Yeah.
You certainly wanted it back then, right? Back then you were saying if you had your wish list, you would be like,
well, you know what?
Man.
I know. You know what? Because you don't know what you don't know.
That's true. Exactly.
And in 80, I didn't know what I didn't know. And the difference is now, it's not that you know the whole business, but you know quite a bit about how they want to position everything. And the biggest part to remember, folks, is that they're selling paper. And they want to put the paper on you. And that is the basis of the business. And there's nothing wrong with that, but understanding that is important.
Yeah.
Because if you understand it, you're not going to be on the paper that's worth anything.
Yeah.
You want to be on the paper before someone else is on the paper.
Yeah. And you take a look at technology and just how things, if you owned NBC, CBS, ABC, and the cable stations or what have you, and you really took a look at where we're at today versus and where we're going.
Right.
With regard, I mean, folks, you can, if you already don't have a cable-ready or a internet-ready television, you will soon.
That's right.
And you'll be able to pick this up live instead of CNBC and actually be able to learn how to trade, or whatever it is you want to do.
Right near the living room.
That's right.
It's a beautiful thing. Take your dog for a walk, make a couple thousand in between it. Nothing like it.
I love it.
Steve Rhodes, Tom O'Brien, you stay right there, folks. We're coming right back.
X-Story Gold Mines, an NYSE Amex-listed company trading under the symbol XG, is slated to be the newest gold-silver producer in Argentina. X-Story is forecast to produce more than $250 million in bullion annually, beginning in 2013, at a cash cost of less than $200 for each ounce of gold produced. That forecast will make X-Story one of the highest margin operators in South America and a sector leader in the mining industry. X-Story has $50 million in its treasury, having spent over $60 million to date on drilling and engineering. The ultimate size of its Argentina discovery could be determined by year-end, as results from the 6 drills operating at the site are fully assessed. To find out more about X-Story Gold Mines and their exciting growth potential, click on their banner on the front page of TFNN.com or check them out on the NYSE Amex under the symbol XG.
Give the gift of silver. This holiday season, TFNN and Great Panther Silver want to give you the gift of silver. From now until December 30th, TFNN will hold a drawing once a day, 5 days a week, business days only, and one lucky entrant will receive one of these beautiful coins that we will mail to whomever you desire. Winning one of these extraordinary coins could not be easier. There's no contest and no gimmicks, just a simple drawing, allowing you to give the gift of silver this holiday season. Go to the front page of TFNN.com for details.
Is the fast-moving investment world challenging the way you think about managing risk and return? You don't have to go it alone. Directions Alternative Strategy Funds feature built-in tactical management to help you find clarity for the path ahead. Direction Funds. I'm with X. To learn more about Directions Alternative Strategy Funds, please visit TFNN.com and click on the Direction Funds banner or call 877-434-9363. An investor should consider the investment objectives, risks, charges, and expenses of the Direction Funds carefully before investing. The prospectus contains this and other information about Direction Funds. The prospectus should be read carefully before investing. To obtain a prospectus, go to directionfunds.com. Investing in index funds may be more volatile than investing in broadly diversified funds. The use of leverage by a mutual fund increases the risk to the fund. The more a fund invests in leverage instruments, the more leverage will magnify gains or losses on those investments. Distributed by Rafferty Capital Markets, LLC.
Hi folks, Steve Rhodes here. Tom O'Brien and I need your help. Together, let's change the cash for gold industry once and for all. Now is the time to unleash the game changer, and that's you folks. We've all seen the power of viral marketing. It's overthrown dictators, and now it's time to rid the thieves in this cash for gold industry. Together, we can change this industry in a heartbeat. You know about our industry-leading payouts, our free tools, our video valuation, and the education that we provide to help folks value their jewelry. Tom and I are experts and the industry's most trusted team. Please join us now by spreading the word to your entire email list. We'll pay you 5% of the total payout, which on average would be $50 per transaction. 100 transactions is $5,000 in your pocket. We'd rather put our marketing dollars in your pocket and more money in your referrals pocket. Go to TigerMetalExchange.com and click on the Become a Partner button to join our team. Let's start a revolution, folks. We can't do it without you. TigerMetalExchange.com, the only click you need to make.
Here's what people are saying about Tiger TV.
Let's go to John in Tampa. Hey, John, what's going on?
Hi, Tom. How are you, sir?
I'm doing great. You having a good day out there?
A wonderful day. I love your Tiger TV. I watch it every day. I'm like a kid in a candy store.
Oh, man, I appreciate you out there watching it. How long have you been watching the Tiger TV?
I'm watching almost a month now, and it's wonderful.
It's pretty cool, isn't it?
Oh, yes, it's cool. You see the charts and everything. Thanks so much for the hard work.
Tiger TV, a great news service from TFNN.com. This segment is brought to you by Goldfields. For more information, just click the Goldfields banner on the front page of TFNN.com.
Welcome back, folks. You get the Dow up 48, Nasdaq's up 2, S&P's up 2, Nasdaq's up 1. And I guess we're not eating at Darden Foods anymore. Darden Foods, folks, is getting down 10% with some real juice behind it. And, you know, if you want to take a look at something, you see... you know, I know you mentioned the October 4th level.
That's right. Yeah,
when,
that's
you know,
right. Yeah,
at the end of your first show.
Right.
And this is classic, folks, okay? You know, it's been building cars to go downtown. The equity goes from $40 up to $48, no volume, and it blows apart and opens at 43 this morning, you know. And you have volume down here. It's gonna go down.
Oh
yeah,
big time.
It's got problems.
Yeah, look at this. Market's been open for less than an hour, and already, how many shares? 5.6 million shares.
Oh yeah, no, this is. I mean, it's big numbers. Now, folks, I'm bringing this back. If you want to see something that's pretty amazing, this is when. Let me put this at 09. This is when you could have big problems with equities, and what it is that it's been in a consolidation going all the way back from March of 2010.
Yeah.
That's a problem. Now look what's, oh man, look at this. This is sick. Watch this. Watch what's sticking out. Oh, this is sick. Look what's sticking out.
Yeah.
Oh, this is classic. Look at this thing. Folks, look at this thing. This is insane. Folks, look at this. Look at just this. Okay, $38, weekly basis, 20 million shares. It comes down again, 16 million shares, $40.
Yeah.
This is a classic, man. It blows my mind, man. But I can tell you, what happens is that when you go that type of top, and tops take a long time, but that is, you know, that's problematic, man. You know, in a big way. This is going down to 37. You bust 37, and then it's got $30 all over it.
What was the news that drove it? What did
they must have. Yeah, let's find out. Let's see that. And look, we know where it's going to go. That's a no-brainer. This is sick. Unbelievable. So the last hurrah in this, actually, folks, was March of 09. That's your last hurrah. And you know what? There's my 825 right there. So let's see what they had to say. What they had to say, Olive Garden sales decline.
That's interesting.
Yeah. Let's see. And Olive Garden, I like Olive Garden.
Yeah.
Bottom line is that, I
like their Seasons 52 restaurant. That's what I like. But, that's only they only have a handful of those out there.
Yeah. And that is good.
They just haven't been able to figure out how to be able to, turn that into a big monster franchise of restaurants, if you will.
Yeah.
It's a great restaurant. If you've got one, in your city, I know there's maybe some up in Atlanta. We've got a few down here in Florida. One in Tampa.
Well, yeah, we went to it. I've only been there once, and I love it, man. Yeah. No doubt.
Good concept, good food. I'm sure they make good margins.
Yeah, big time.
On their product. Nice environment inside there.
Oh, it's beautiful.
It's beautiful place.
Let's go to Costa Rica. Okay, Rico, what's happening?
Hello, my Michigan connection and my Tom friend of the Boston Bruins, the original one of 6 original hockey league
That's
teams.
right, the best team in the country.
Hey, Steve, check him off his chair.
Yeah. No.
Hey, I have my Bruins hat on every single morning. I walk the neighborhood every single morning with my Bruins hat.
I love it.
I do.
That's cool.
Yeah, yes, I'm sure you do, but watch out for the amazing Red Wings because they're always coming up ice strong.
Hey, listen, Gordie Howe, I watched Gordie Howe so many times. I just love that guy, okay?
Yeah.
I was right this close to him. Because I'd always be at the boards. I mean, when it was only 6 teams, I was so lucky growing up, man. I had, in South Boston, there was plenty of people that had tickets. It was, and I went to almost every Bruins game. I'm talking about, almost every single night. And we were like 5 or 6 rows. There was 5 or 6 different boxes. They were all bookies.
Yeah, right.
I mean, that's who had all the boxes. You know what I mean? But they'd give all the young kids the tickets, and we were hockey players, and it was a blast, man. But Gordie Howe, man, I just loved him.
See, and Gordie, he's a number 9, and of course I was born on September 9th. So
perfect.
So it worked out great.
I love it.
Got one of his autographed books, and great hockey for sure.
Big time.
Steve, did you ever go to a hockey game at the Olympia Original Hockey Stadium?
All the time. All the time.
I don't know. I just didn't know how old you were, because they tore it down at some period in the 70s or 80s.
They probably tore it.
Steve's 95.
That's right, baby. That's right. Yeah, I used to go down there. I remember going down there, and actually even during playoffs and getting scalping tickets back then. Of course, it's not like scalping tickets now. And the Olympia had this one incredible tight little escalator that went up. It seemed like it went up for a mile because as a little kid, going up there. And I remember my dad and his friends taking the Olympia. Actually, the Olympia Arena is where I learned how not to smoke cigarettes. That's where my dad gave me a cigarette, made me smoke a full cigarette when I was like about 8 or 9 years old.
Right?
Yeah,
oh my God,
that was it.
You stay right there, folks. We're coming back with K. Rico from Costa Rica, Steve Rhodes, Tom O'Brien. We get the Dow up 74, Nasdaq's flat, S&P's up 3.5. We're going to be right back. Hi, folks. This is Tom O'Brien. If you want to get great trade setups in equity as well as the option market, come over to TFNN.com and test drive my daily newsletter, Market Insights, for 2 weeks absolutely free. Each trade setup comes with a profit projection as well as stop placement. Included in Market Insights is a Twitter alert service. This allows you to take advantage of intraday setups. Volatility is back in the markets. What does that mean to you? To me, it spells short-term opportunity each and every day. The days of trending up on lighter volume are gone. We have come off the highs with volume across the globe. Don't get caught in a complacency trap. Many of the indices have given back 2 months of trading in 1 week. We have a trader's market. You can take advantage of this trader's market by test driving my daily newsletter, Market Insights, free for 2 weeks. Market Insights will give you the edge you're looking for in the markets. Go to TFNN.com, under newsletter, hit the Market Insight tab for your 2-week free test drive right here, right now.
Did you know that the price of gold is up over 24% this year, while the GDX, the Market Vectors Gold Miners ETF, is actually down 1.4% this year? Not all gold stocks are created equal, and not all gold stocks move with the price of gold. In October, Tom O'Brien recommended a buy of FCX in his gold report, and only 6 trading days later advised his clients to close the position, profiting almost 22% in this one trade. During the same 6 trading days, the price of gold was barely up 5%. Tom O'Brien's weekly newsletter, The Gold Report, gives investors the inside edge they need to profit in this gold market. Each Monday morning, Tom issues a gold market update at around 9:30 a.m., then issues a full report each Tuesday afternoon. For as low as $75 per month, you can gain access to Tom O'Brien's Gold Report. To order your gold report with a free 30-day trial subscription, log on to tfnn.com today or call 877-518-9190.
What type of investor are you? Conservative, moderate, or aggressive? No matter your investor personality, your overall portfolio should reflect your financial goals, time horizon, and your risk tolerance. Help ensure your portfolio is appropriately invested with an asset allocation plan from Morgan Stanley Smith Barney. Simply picking the right stocks is not enough. Research has shown that choosing the right proportion of stocks, bonds, and cash is essential to the success of your long-term investments. Morgan Stanley Smith Barney believes a carefully selected portfolio can lower your volatility and increase investment return potential. Find out about what asset allocation and a Morgan Stanley Smith Barney financial advisor can do for you. Call Angelo O'Brien, financial advisor and certified financial planner of the Clearwater, Florida branch at 727-441-6108 today to discuss your personal financial needs. Asset allocation does not assure a profit or protect against loss in declining financial markets. Investments and services are offered through Morgan Stanley Smith Barney, LLC. Member SIPC.
Hi, I'm Steve Rhodes, co-host of The Money Masters with Tom O'Brien, seen daily at TFNN.com, author of Mastering Probabilities, a daily investment and trading newsletter, and teacher of the money game. Studies show that 3 out of 5 people are afraid for their life in trading these markets, and the number one reason given is fear of loss. Look, fear stands for false evidence appearing real, and the money game proves it. Lesson number 1, don't risk more than 1% of your trading capital on any trade. Why, you ask? Because 35 trades in a row where you risk 50 cents and make $1 are all you need to double your trading capital, versus the 230 losing trades in a row you would need to bring your balance to $100. Let me teach you more about the money game risk-free for 30 days. Go to the homepage of TFNN.com and click on my name, Steve Rhodes, for your 30-day risk-free trial. You were born to be a money master, and I'll teach you how.
This segment is brought to you by Crocodile Gold. For more information, just click the Crocodile Gold banner on the front page of TFNN.com.
Welcome back, folks. Steve Rhodes, Tom O'Brien. We have the Dow up 53, Nasdaq's down 1, S&P's up 2.5. We have our man K. Rico from Costa Rica. He's putting a hockey team together down there.
He is. That's great.
And we better watch out, man, because they got that Detroit blood down there.
Hey,
Yeah.
we got
Yeah,
Detroit. We got Detroit blood here in Tampa. Steve Yzerman, he's doing a great job with Tampa Bay.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. So I mean,
yeah.
he was our captain in the Wings for like about, I don't know, 18, 19, 20
Was
years
he?
or something. Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Yeah,
man.
great. There's a great guy to model.
Yeah, big time.
You know.
Huge. What are we going to look at, K. Rico?
Well, I'm exactly happy to be smiling and talking like we're talking the last few minutes. It makes me having a more uplifting day. I'm having kind of an emotional day because what I'm looking at is some very... I'm having flashbacks of some things that happened during the beginning of the Gulf War II, flashbacks that... And I'm just kind of letting out a little bit here, but that war did not
I was just showing Steve, if you have some flashbacks, we're going to send you down some magic mushrooms. No, I'm totally serious now. Let me just across. Yeah, I'm not kidding. Right at the break, what happened coming across here is that it was coming across here with that people that were sick in a big way were taking magic mushrooms, and I'll find it, and it was making them feel better. So you probably can go out and pick a few right where you are.
I don't know about that, but I'm too old for that. I'm too old and experienced, but I I don't know. All I'm feeling is that...
I think I got him on that one. What are you feeling?
I'm feeling angry, all right?
Oh, that's not good.
Anger. No, you got to reverse that. You got to be grateful.
Yeah.
No anger.
Well, I'm grateful for all the good health that I've had, but I'm angry that in the beginning of the Iraq Second War, our key general, Tommy Franks, did not use dedicated satellite imaging properly. He did not use the drones. I mean, I've been since the first hour of the war, angry about the fact that he could have set up. The fact is, we had generals of Iraq ready to roll. We had assassins ready to go and be in place to take out.
Man, you're doing too many games or something, man. You got to knock it off. We got to give you some therapy, man. Forget it, man. You don't have any control out of any of that stuff. K-Rico, get that garbage out of your head, man. Okay? The politics, the wars, the whole ball of wax, you can control right what you want, okay? Get rid of it, because you're caught up on something that is, yesterday's gone, tomorrow's not here. What are you doing right now? And I
agree.
I'm sorry, what?
But I agree with you. It's just the fact that we have men in power today, men, women, and women, that are just doing everything wrong when the obvious to do it right is right in front of us. Why can't they do it right?
Listen, man, you gotta.
It's not a new question.
Yeah, and not only that though. If you want to live, okay, you can't let other things overtake your thinking, okay, and that's what you're doing. And I wouldn't let one other thought process from someone else get into your head. There's no reason for it, man. Listen, we've been here 100 million years. We're going to be here another 100 million years, okay? And there's going to be wars. There's going to be famine. There's going to be global warming. There's going to be global cold, and there's going to be all of that stuff. The bottom line is that you can do exactly what you want. You can do good on a continual basis.
Absolutely.
And if you do that, man, you're all set.
Yeah.
And let the rest of them basically do what they want to do.
You're right.
We're going to make some money?
Had a good day already, thank goodness.
That's a beautiful thing, brother.
Good.
Okay.
Yep.
You have a great one. Have a safe one. Remember, folks, okay, everything you need is right inside you. Everything, okay? You don't have to depend on a soul. Put the good energy out there, and it's going to come right to you. We're going to be right back.
Give the gift of silver. This holiday season, TFNN and Great Panther Silver want to give you the gift of silver. From now until December 30th, TFNN will hold a drawing once a day, 5 days a week, business days only, and one lucky entrant will receive one of these beautiful coins that we will mail to whomever you desire. Winning one of these extraordinary coins could not be easier. There's no contest and no gimmicks, just a simple drawing, allowing you to give the gift of silver this holiday season. Go to the front page of TFNN.com for details.
Put the power of the Chapman Wave methodology to work for you. No matter what market you trade, what time frame you trade in, or your trading style, the Opening Call, Basil Chapman's daily market newsletter, is bursting with the information and trades you need to become a more successful trader.
I've been using Basil Chapman's Chapman Wave methodology for several years now. His Chapman Wave can be used for any time period for not only equities, but futures, currencies, commodities. I've been also a subscriber of his Opening Call, which I find an invaluable tool to help me analyze the potential of the market each day. He gives you opportunities to go short and long. It includes recommendations on stocks. I strongly recommend people using the Chapman Wave, and I very, very strongly support the use of his Opening Call.
To find out more about Basil Chapman and his Chapman Wave methodology, and to get your 2-week free trial of the Opening Call, a $64 value, visit TFNN.com today.
At Tiger Metal Exchange, we pay you more for converting your jewelry to cash.
Let's go to Brian in New Jersey. Hey, Brian, what's going on?
Hey, Tom, just want to let you know I did give you some jewelry. My jeweler offered me about $650, but you get a check in the mail tomorrow for about $1,200.
At Tiger Metal Exchange, it's all about honesty when converting your jewelry to cash.
Okay, let's go to Paul in Florida first. Hey, Paul, what's going on?
I want to commend you on the Tiger Metal Exchange. I just did a deal with you guys the other day.
Oh, good.
And very happy.
Well, I appreciate it. Now, did you sell us jewelry or did you buy coins off us?
I sold you jewelry.
Okay.
Yeah.
Awesome.
See, what we weighted at was less than you guys said, so, you're totally honest.
At Tiger Metal Exchange, we give you the tools to value your gold, and it's absolutely free. Call 866-618-8888 or log on to TigerMetalExchange.com. We've created the easiest, safest, and most honest cash for gold process. Tiger Metal Exchange. It's the only call you need to make.
Here's what people are saying about Tiger TV.
Let's go to John in Tampa. Hey, John, what's going on?
Hi, Tom. How are you, sir?
I'm doing great. You having a good day out there?
A wonderful day. I love your Tiger TV. I watch it every day. I'm like a kid in a candy store.
Oh, man, I appreciate you out there watching it. How long have you been watching the Tiger TV?
I'm watching almost a month now, and it's wonderful.
It's pretty cool, isn't it?
Oh, yes, it's cool. You see the charts and everything. Thanks so much for the hard work.
Tiger TV, a great news service from TFNN.com. This segment is brought to you by Great Panther Silver. For more information, just click the Great Panther Silver banner on the front page of TFNN.com.
Welcome back, folks. 877-927-6648. We have the Dow up 46, NASDAQ down 3, S&P's a flat. And
we've got our winner of our silver giveaway contest, Jack Eford. Jack, thanks for calling in.
Thanks for having me win, Steve.
Well, your name was selected, and that is a beautiful thing. Now, the cool thing about this program is this is the gift that keeps on giving.
Right.
So you got to stay on the line after this segment with you, and so that the guys can get all your information, and then you're going to pick out, someone that is great in your life to give this coin to. It's a cool looking coin. These coins are as good looking as the Silver Eagles
they
that
really
we sell
are.
too.
Yeah.
That's great. That's great.
Yeah. So, Jack, how long have you been a TFNN listener or subscriber?
I've been listening for a couple of years, and I'm actually a subscriber to your program.
Oh, thank you.
Cool.
Thank you.
Cool.
That's
67% winning percent is good.
Oh, you got to like that, huh?
That's awesome, man.
Yeah.
How long have you lived in Deerfield Beach, Jack?
How long have I been living here?
Yeah.
16 years.
Oh, nice, man. That's a beautiful
Moved to
place.
the suburbs from Fort Lauderdale.
Yeah, no, listen, I years ago, I had one of the first houses at Town Place in Boca Raton when the kids were young. Yeah. And it's amazing what's happened down there. I mean, the difference, actually, if I go back when we were kids, me and my best friend, Georgie Walsh, we'd get down there and we'd pay $19 to stay, and now there's $1 million places. It's amazing what happened there, right?
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
It's fantastic.
It is fantastic. And there's great fishing, man. Where he is, you only go a mile out. And the Gulf, bang, you go down 100 feet, 120, 130 feet in a second, which is dynamite.
I have a son that lives in Georgia, and he goes fishing, but he loves coming down here. And I said, well, you fish up there. I said, what's the difference? And he says, up there I fish in the lake, and down here I fish in the ocean, and it's the size of the fish.
Yeah, it is, man. It really is. And it's so close. Coming out of that inlet you have right there is so close. It's amazing, man. It really is.
Oh, yeah.
Now, where are you originally from, Jack?
I'm originally from New York.
Okay.
And Steve and I lived 40 miles apart, and he was in Detroit, and I was in Ann Arbor for a couple of years.
Oh, cool.
Now, did you go to some UM games?
I went to all UM games.
You got to love it.
Oh, yeah.
I even go up there from here every 2 years. I check the Chicago Cubs schedule, and then I pick a weekend when the Cubs are going to be playing the following week, and then I take the train to Chicago, see a couple of old friends, and go to a couple of games, and then come back home again.
I love that stadium. That stadium's just like Fenway.
Yeah.
That's a whole. That's
114,000 close friends.
Yeah, isn't that cool?
Yeah,
that's right. And you're so close to the field.
Yeah.
That's a different feel, and there's not many fields left like that.
Yes. Right.
Well, listen, man. Thank you so much. If you can just stay on the phone, you can tell us. You can tell them who you want to send that gift to. We'll send them a nice card with your name. We'll do the whole ball of wax.
Okay, thank you very much.
Thanks, Jack. Have a great day.
I appreciate listening to your programs.
Well, thank you. We appreciate you being out there.
That's right.
Yeah, big time.
Okay, thank you very much.
And he's a subscriber, and he's up big money. That's a beautiful thing.
Yes.
Well, you're doing a lot of work out there, man.
Yeah.
No doubt.
The thing is, you say it's a lot of work, but you know how this works when it's your passion.
Yeah, it is.
I mean, you're just like, unleash me.
Yeah,
I mean, that's what's actually cool about it all.
Yeah, it is. What happens, folks, in this, I'm not suggesting it has to happen this way, but what does happen is it as you just say, it's just like breathing. It's not a big deal. Once, when you do it like this, it's, well, for me and Steve anyway. I mean, you know what's really funny? What happens, folks, on Sunday night sometimes, whether it's me coming over to Steve, Larry coming over to us coming over to Larry.
Yeah.
I mean, it's really wild. I can be, so watch this. I can be, whether we're at a cookout or somewhere else, they know on a Sunday afternoon, I don't have any beers, okay?
Yeah, right.
They know, they're looking over and say, what time's it open? And depending, we're getting close.
That's right. Yeah, I think this past Sunday, I think Larry sent me an email around 10:30 at night or so.
Yeah.
And, we all are really helping each other. So it all works out really, well for everybody. If we spot something. Yesterday, while Larry was doing his show and we were all, getting together, what have you, I was taking a look at I was actually watching I really stay focused on the currency marketplace because, as folks know, I take a look at the currency markets are really what are controlling where our stock markets are going. So, if you're playing any of the general indexes, and what I was taking a look at yesterday was a Great British Pound Japanese yen trade. And there was a real nice 3-drive to a top pattern that was out here, folks. If you're watching on Tiger TV, you're going to see this blue highlighted area that's in here. And it was absolutely, just an ideal 3-drive to a top. Now, what makes it more ideal was it was a retracement from a high on a 30-minute chart, from a high from around 9 o'clock in the morning on December the 2nd, down to the low that put in at noon on December the 2nd. Okay. And so when you have a 3-drive coming into a retracement area, it's a real powerful, move. And it responded really the way that it did on those 3-drive patterns. You should see pretty much an immediate reversal.
Right.
And sure enough, once it got up there, not only did you get that, but it looked like you might have put in a bearish engulfing right as it was doing that
after
move.
Doji.
And then when you see those, those are typically and it behaved the way that it should, which is you're going to first get the 0.382, then you're going to get the 618. And in this case here, I think this is actually making this is a new ABC down.
Now, when you're trading currencies, you trade off 30 minutes?
You can trade off.
You like 30 minutes?
30-minute charts are good, and because then you can dive down into, if you're looking for some type of confirmation from an entry point, take a look at the 5-minute chart, and just take a look at the candles, make sure there's nothing wide, or sometimes I'll automatically just simply be looking for some type of candle pattern formation. That's up there. That you would normally see as a reversal.
That makes sense because the 30 minutes going to give you a lot more information, no doubt about it.
And we've got
currencies love to trend, isn't it? Currencies, folks, really trend. I mean, it's amazing, right?
Well, they do. They do. And what's always good. I've got some subscribers that are over in Europe and Australia that are trading currencies.
Right.
And so so I've added this currency pair as just something that I also watch. And what's really great is that you take a look at the currency pair on a larger term time frame,
right?
And when you can find patterns like this is the second time in about 4 or 5 days where I've watched 3-drive patterns come into a retracement area. That's just
amazing.
When you can see that happen, which we can watch, we can help you see that happen.
Yeah,
that's the whole thing.
Steve Rhodes, Tom O'Brien. Don't forget, folks, you can test drive 1 month free. Steve's newsletter. You don't like it? Money back guarantee. Go to TFNN.com.
Tom says, go long, America. Now you can join TFNN and Barnes & Noble to keep money in your community. Purchase Tom's best-selling book, The Art of Timing the Trade, your ultimate trading mastery system, before December 31st from your local Barnes & Noble store. And you will be given access to not just 1, but 2 exceptional archived courses. Tiger Scaling, The Tiger Butterfly, and Gartley. The Art of Timing the Trade is more than just a book. It's an educational journey that will help you understand the Wall Street greed cycle and learn how to recognize profit from genuine price moves. So, for the cost of just under $30, you will receive in excess of $300 in trading education from Tom O'Brien, TFNN, and Barnes & Noble. And you will be helping to support an important local business, your local bookstore. If you do not have a Barnes & Noble in your community, then go to your local bookstore. We'll be sure to work with them to keep your purchase local. So let's support support our local businesses, keep money in your community, and get a great education. But be sure to act now, because you have until December 31st to take advantage of this opportunity. Go to the front page of TFNN.com for details.
Hi, folks. Steve Rhodes here. Tom O'Brien and I need your help. Together, let's change the cash for gold industry once and for all. Now is the time to unleash the game changer, and that's you, folks. We've all seen the power of viral marketing. It's overthrown dictators, and now it's time to rid the thieves in this cash for gold industry. Together, we can change this industry in a heartbeat. You know about our industry-leading payouts, our free tools, our video valuation, and the education that we provide to help folks value their jewelry. Tom and I are experts and the industry's most trusted team. Please join us now by spreading the word to your entire email list. We'll pay you 5% of the total payout, which on average would be $50 per transaction. 100 transactions is $5,000 in your pocket. We'd rather put our marketing dollars in your pocket and more money in your referrals pocket. Go to TigerMetalExchange.com and click on the Become a Partner button to join our team. Let's start a revolution, folks. We can't do it without you. TigerMetalExchange.com, the only click you need to make.
Would you like to discover the next great tech stock? David White, TFNN's technology guru, has just launched his new newsletter, The Technology Insider. In his newsletter, David will be looking for those shining stars that may turn into the next Apple, Microsoft, or Cisco. David combines his technology background as a software programmer with his market skills as a successful professional trader to give you this unique newsletter. We're on the verge of the next great tech run. With the Technology Insider, you'll be in front of the run-up and not lagging behind. David is developing a long-term investment portfolio. Therefore, we're only offering the Technology Insider as an annual subscription with a remarkable price of only $395. That's right, for a little over $1 a day, you'll receive the fundamental technology wisdom and technical trading skills of the Technology Insider David White. What are you waiting for? Go to the front of TFNN.com, click on the link on the front page, sign up for your 2-week free trial, and become a Technology Insider today. Great Basin Gold is a mining company engaged in the exploration and development of 2 emerging gold properties in Nevada and South Africa with a total resource base of more than 23 million gold ounces. Great Basin's Burnstone mine in South Africa opened in February of this year with a resource of 20 million gold ounces, becoming the first mine to open in the historic Witwatersrand Basin in the last 30 years. The Burnstone mine is projected to have a 25-year mine life and is fully financed with production anticipated to be over 250,000 ounces per year at a cash cost of only $450 per ounce. The Hollister mine in Nevada became fully integrated in the 4th quarter of 2010 with annual production estimates of 110,000 ounces of gold per year over the 8-year mine life at a cash cost of only $527 per ounce. Great Basin Gold is cash flow positive and trades on the Toronto and New York stock exchanges under the symbol GBG.
Catch Steve Rhodes as he teaches techniques on technical analysis using pattern recognition, celestial charting, Fibonacci, and other tools, as well as money management while reaching for those trading and investing profits. The Trader's Edge with Steve Rhodes, up next on TFNN.
Welcome back, folks. Steve Rhodes, Tom O'Brien. We get the Dow right now up 41, NASDAQ down 5, S&Ps up flat. You get gold down 22. And dollar index up 44 ticks. That dollar just can't, it just does not want to back off. You know what's amazing here, folks, is that how we approach these, whether it's 79, 87, and then the high is going to be dramatic, man. I mean, we've been building cars now, for a couple of weeks, and we get this thing right, it's going to go to 82.
Yeah, I don't know if I even showed you the weekly chart. I went to the dollar index, just taking a look at the the most recent channels that we're in.
Right.
And similar to like what I've done for the NYSE.
That's right.
You can just see us coming through this area, just breaking through with conviction.
Right.
I mean, just breaking through with conviction.
Huge.
In this channel that we're in right now, just in the top side of the range. And you're right, it just does not want to back off.
Right. And once they get in those channels, man, they can stay in them for a long time. It's interesting because that's a classic Wyckoff deal, Yeah. When you look at, and in Wyckoff, folks, this is the 1920s, but that is absolute classic the way you got it. As soon as it breaks that's what he's looking for. Yeah. You go up, you buy the next pullback. You know what's amazing in the 20s though, in the 20s and 30s, folks, so picture this. We're dealing now with spreads of 1 penny. They were dealing with spreads of $3 to $5.
Yeah.
$3 to $5.
Yeah.
Do you watch HBO at all?
Every now and then.
You ever watch Boardwalk Empire?
No.
Oh, you got to watch. Folks,
what kind of show is that?
Nookie Thompson. Nookie Thompson, baby.
Nookie Thompson, huh?
Watch out. Folks, Boardwalk Empire is so cool.
Nookie Thompson.
Nookie Thompson runs Atlantic City in the 30s.
Yeah.
Okay? And I'm telling you, it's dynamite. There's only one episode left, but if you have HBO, all you do is you go to channel 200, and then it has the series, and then you can watch. There's 11 of them. Okay. Start at the first one. It's a great series, man.
All right.
I mean,
I'll check out one of them.
Yeah.
I'll look for Nookie.
Yeah.
I'll look for it.
Oh yeah. It's all briberies. It's the bootlegging deal. There's a lot of great characters in it. And I don't know the guy's name that's the star, but he's absolutely phenomenal.
Yeah. Did you ever hang out much in Atlantic City?
No.
Okay.
I don't think I've ever been. I don't even think I've been there.
No kidding.
No, I haven't. Yeah. Oh, Buscemi, that's his name. Oh, cool, man. I was wondering. Is it Steve Buscemi? Yeah. Okay. Cool. Thanks. But see,
that's the actor.
Yeah.
Okay.
Look at it made with all these tigers and tigresses.
Oh,
and listen, folks, if you haven't ever test-drive the Tigers Den, go over and test-drive the Tigers Den. You can do it 30 days, absolutely free. Yeah. And after that, it's all a quarter, $25 a month.
Yeah. No, it's great. Look, it's all about being able. It's the one place where you can go and you've got a peer group. And it's always about being able to always find another gear, find some competitive edge, being able to share your information. Where else can you go and actually share your information easily? Punch up a chart, ask for some folks to give you some advice, and all the folks that are in there, they're just trying to help folks out as well.
Do you want to hear something amazing? This is unbelievable. When I was just out in the Hot Asset Show, right? We have a lot of people in there that have been pilots, and still are pilots, okay?
So pilots make great traders.
Yeah, well, listen to this. This is amazing.
Absolutely great traders.
These guys, they come up to the booth, and they're probably in there right now. But anyway, one's in one city, one's in another city, and they had known each other, I believe, from the service.
Okay, right.
And then they flew for the airlines, and they basically fly into San Francisco like nothing.
Yeah,
they meet each other. Do you know what I mean? And it's like, man, that is so cool. It's unbelievable, man. So you're gonna meet a lot of great people, folks, and you can fly around. We'll hit some rides with those pilots.
One of our guys sells planes. Remember?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. One of the first guys that bought all that gold. He's happy.
He's
that's
very
a beautiful
happy.
thing.
He came in about a couple weeks ago.
Oh, did he? Cool, man. Listen, folks, you stay right there. Steve's coming right up, and then we're going to the option show in Chicago with Victor Jones, Ken Shreve in California, and back right here. We're going to be right back.
Are your cable rates rising? Tired of being pushed around by your provider? It's time to push back. Cut the cable and get Dish Network installed with absolutely no equipment to buy. Here's the best part. Packages start at just $24.99 a month for an entire year. That's right. Call now and get Dish Network installed free. Plus your choice of HBO, Cinemax, or Stars free for 3 months. If you call in right now, Dish Network will also throw in free HD for life. PMG Dish, a Dish Network authorized retailer, is waiting for your call and can have you watching TV as soon as tomorrow. Call 800-565-8010. Imagine all your favorite movies, sports, and shows in crystal clear digital quality for far less money, and you won't have to deal with the cable company anymore. At only $24.99 per month, they're practically giving it away. Call now for full details. Call 800-565-8010. That's 800-565-8010. Again, 800-565-8010. Limited time offer, prices, packages, and programming subject to change without notice. 24-month agreement required. Cancellation fees, auto pay, and paperless billing and other restrictions apply. Call for details.